I'm Bear Grylls. I've scaled the mountains of Nepal and even traversed through the dense jungles of Cambodia, but now my skills take me to the untamed world of the school classrooms, tangling with some of the most inhospitable textbooks and battling with some of the world's most wild human beings. I'm putting myself outside my comfort zone to show you what it takes to survive in one of the toughest environments known to man. This is man versus school. Let's say I have 1 liter of piss and I drink 350 milliliters of it. How much piss do I have left over? Can anyone tell me which one of these are good for sleeping?
The bed?
Wrong. It's actually the antelope carcass. Now I've put in a request to the school principal to change the school bubblers from water to piss, but unfortunately, my request was denied. Now, class, we won't be dissecting this little lizard. Instead, we'll be consuming him because he contains a lot of vitamins and proteins that'll keep us going throughout the day. So, he's pretty much good to eat, so let's dig in. Now, the school syllabus requires us to read this book, but I got a better idea. This makes a great fire starter. A lot of the teachers travel to school via public transport, but I like to take the adventure round and skydive out of a helicopter. Right, after consuming a meat pie from the canteen, my stomach is now in severe dangers of explosive diarrhea. The only way for me to overcome this is to go into the contaminated school toilets and release my entire bowel system. Oh, that is vile, but that is good protein. Now, for those that misbehave in my classroom, you'll be spending an afternoon detention with me in the jungles of Vietnam. When you're lost in the world of algebra, make sure you know your nearest exit strategy, whether it be X, Y, or Z, because that will make the difference between failing and passing. I was kicked out of the staff room because a lot of the teachers didn't approve of my lunch of a nice juicy grub and a warm bottle of piss, but the hell with them. It's better to be outdoors anyway. Are you smoking vapes in my classroom or making a fire? Because I hope it's a fire. Now, if you're ever getting bullied at school, a little special forces trick that I learned was to grab poison ivy and just rub it into the bully's eyes. I think we should all stop playing with balls and start eating them instead. I recommend goat testicles because they contain the most protein. While the other teachers are spending their lunch times in the staff room, I'm out here climbing trees because adventure never stops. Now, can anyone tell me what PE stands for?
Physical education.
Wrong. It's actually piss enjoyment. You got that? Now, in my class, we don't just study biology, we live it. So, let's jump into the swamp. Now, there's no TikTok out in the wild, so it's imperative that you learn how to build a shelter instead of trying to go viral.
Sir, can I go to the bathroom?
No, you can't, because you got a bathroom right there.
What, this bottle?
Exactly. Why would you waste valuable piss down the drain when you can save it for later? Now, the only thing you should have in your pencil case is a knife, some flint, and a rope. All right, now the school canteen may be closed, but that doesn't mean that there's no food about. You just gotta know where to look. The school grounds are home to some of the most nutritious meals on earth. Students often leave behind half-eaten fruits and sandwiches, but you gotta dig deep through the treacherous terrain to find them. See, what did I tell you, kids? There's plenty of grub around the school grounds. You just gotta know where to look. Have a look at this one. Wow, and that is pretty much good to eat. Is your ball stuck in the tree? Well, that's a job for me. An old special forces trick that I learned was to use your legs more than your hands. All right, let's stop the match there and go rehydrate ourselves with a bit of piss. All right, now for your sign, for your science project, I want you guys to jump in there and source out 4 different proteins that may be lurking in this riverbend that we got going on here, right? Now, if you ever get hungry during exams, remember that your school desk is filled with nutrients. So you just gotta just have a look right there. Wow, look at that. That is pretty much good to eat. Oh, peppermint. All right, well, I think the excursion's over, so we'll head back to school. I think the buses are this way. Welcome to my cooking class. It's pretty simple, actually. We don't really cook anything because we consume everything raw, because that's the way it's meant to be consumed by humans. Wow, that smells fucking awful. I'll take that from you. Do you know how much sugar is in one of these? Enough to shut down your entire liver. What you should be drinking is this warm, sterile piss filled with nutrients and all sorts of vitamins. So take that and this, chuck it away. This school reminds me of my time in the African safari, where I am the lion, the beast, the king of the jungle. The students are like annoying hyenas, and Miss Robinson over there, well, she's like a hippopotamus. She's oversized, she's got a big mouth, and oh boy, is she sweaty. Wow. Takes me back.
It says here, Bear, you took kids on an excursion where you jumped out of a helicopter into piranha-infested waters of the Amazon.
That's right.
3 dead, 12 injured, and 4 still missing.
And they all failed.
What am I going to tell the parents, Bear?